Aluta choma mbaya. Ni sawa lakini see I'm taking the cues from you, man.
When did you see me?
I'm taking you.
At what point of this day did you?
Tuambie umekufanya nini hii wiki? Tuambie.
It's only Tuesday, so not really much apart
from
errands.
Tuesday, imagine.
Yeah.
How? Yeah, but then unatengeneza tacos.
Yeah, I'm trying to make tacos. So
tuma kadha na boda hivi.
I mean, si shimbali unaweza.
Hey, Taco Tuesday. Treat yourself.
Cheese.
Yeah, but anyways, welcome back to Quarantine Sessions. Episode 2. Yeah, just please. Wow. Ni mango juice, by the way, too. Yeah, ni mango juice.
Stay hydrated.
Stay hydrated. Stay funky fresh.
Thanks to
Rama. Shout out to Rama. You know, whipping. Chef extraordinaire. But yeah, so a lot has been going on in the world. Yeah.
Too much.
Way too much. Like, that's why even this episode has low-key taken a minute to come out. Mostly because covering this sensitive topic that we're about to cover is, you know, there's like many angles to it.
It's just that each time we want to record, more info comes out.
Yeah. And more events keep happening. Yeah. But for anyone who is not in the loop, we're talking about the current situation that is happening in the United States of America.
Minneapolis.
Yeah, Minneapolis. Doesn't look too united right now, to be honest. Or it never was, really. But yeah, there is an African American man who was murdered in the middle of the street by a cop who was kneeling on his neck, and he suffocated him. That led to his death.
Yeah.
So now, because of those events, there's been a lot going on: riots, people looting, a lot of coverage in media, even different countries have been.
Yeah, have had like a response to this thing that's going on. Well, since we're not there and we're here in Kenya, let's just see like how this is affecting us as Kenyans. Like, how is it affecting us here?
Yeah.
Basically, because okay, in Kenya we don't really have racism that's as bad as there. Let's say, it's not as bad as there. Here, what I think our issue is more of tribalism than racism, and
like social classes and stuff.
Yes,
like that.
Exactly. And I don't know. Also, how our what do you call like the cop system?
Policing system.
Yeah, the policing is. I feel like it's a bit different how things are handled. Cause that side, I don't know. Like, no, but actually, not really. Come to think of it, because police have not always been good people. I mean, like, there've been situations where you've probably been caught by a cop and then he like plants evidence on you.
Yeah.
Nothing you can do about it.
Or you know of someone where this has happened.
Yeah, definitely. I'm pretty sure everyone knows a person that this has happened to. And it's cray. It's crazy.
It is. The thing that I've started noticing a lot, speaking about Tuesday, today is a blackout Tuesday. So I'm seeing a lot of people online who are like trying to keep the
hashtag going.
Yeah,
and
like,
a lot of people are.
Yeah, kumekuwa na like media blackouts. People are posting
a black photo.
Yeah, black photo on their DP, on their feed. You know, a lot of people have been talking about, just because these things that are happening affect your social media aesthetic, that you're not posting it.
Yeah.
So again, there's a lot of angles that you can cover this, but we're trying our best to be as impartial as possible. Yeah. So the one thing that I've seen that has affected Kenyans is there's I don't know if it's new, but it seems new because they don't have a lot of posts.
Yeah.
There's an account on Instagram called Police Brutality KE.
Yes,
we might put it down there somewhere.
Yeah.
They keep posting stories of people who have been robbed by the police, who have been beaten by the police, who have been killed by the
every
police.
sort of injustice.
Yeah. Especially during this curfew. There's stories of a guy who was going to bury his wife. Is it wife? Yeah, his wife.
Yeah.
Alikuwa anampeleka Meru. But he couldn't get there because at the border, they were from Malindi. At the border of Meru, wakaambiwa, when you wametoka Malindi, warudi. He had family members because you can't go by yourself. So
Obviously,
he had like 5-6 people.
Which is not a bad number because...
Yeah, and you're allowed because the procedure is you have to go to your chief or you have to go to your
and
local...
And he had all the like paperwork.
Yeah, you go to your chief, unamwambia kuna burial, tunafai kuenda, ama whatever emergency it is.
Yeah.
We have to go here. You provide a list of names, copies of your ID. He writes it, he signs it, stamped. Story meisha. You're allowed to go there and stay there or come back within a couple of days or whatever. You get. Walifika huko, they have all the papers and stuff. Wakarudishwa. Watu wa Malindi wakaambiwa, yo, you guys go back. Huyu mmoja peke yake na hii coffin. They were traveling with the coffin.
And how are you going to leave one person to handle the coffin?
Imagine.
Like, it doesn't make sense at all.
And the cops didn't care, man. There was no humanity whatsoever, which is probably the other thing that sticks out with police, I think, just in general in the world. Their lack of humanity. Yeah, like, bruh, Mbona, why? What are you going to gain by telling someone to stay there with their coffin and not helping them? Already he's going through something traumatic.
Yeah, and why can't you just help this person? Or it's a whole coffin. You can see that someone has actually passed. And I don't know, man. I feel like they need to rethink the whole recruitment of police.
That needs a lot of work.
It needs a lot of work.
Yeah, that needs a lot of work. But I don't think it's gonna be. It's not. Reform is never easy. I was even reading. There's someone who said institutions such as police, government, parliament, Congress, all these things, they're stuck in conservative, not agendas, but like rules.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, yo, it's black and white.
Yeah, it has to be.
Yeah,
and it's either or. Basically.
Yeah, and that's why you see politics is such a big deal because people find a way to make it gray, and after you get what you want. But in essence, you're doing something wrong. You're just using the law to get away with it. You get, which is what happens.
Sometimes I feel like police think they're above the law.
Yeah.
That's a very big problem because no one is above the law. You're supposed to help keep the law, not feel like you're above it. That's not right. But like, you see how everyone in states has been like retaliating and like standing up for all these injustices.
Protests and stuff.
Exactly. We have the same things that are like happening here, and yet we don't really have those protests. We don't have that. You get what I'm saying.
Yeah, like patriotism.
Exactly. Or like the people who are getting. Why do you think that is though?
Because I think it goes back to the whole social class thing. For me to get out of my house and go and protest takes a lot more than for mtu anaishi moja, mtu anaishi Kibera, mtu anaishi Buru, kwa sababu wao wako kwa grao. As much as pia mimi niko kwa grao,
it's not
to some extent,
as much as it's
to some extent I'm privileged because I can go online and say, oh my god, this is worse, but there's someone living that reality day in, day out. You get. So for them, it's very easy to just wake up and be like, bruh, mimi nimechoka, naenda kuvunja kila kitu. And they're justified in doing that because they have nowhere else to throw their anger at. Kuna politician atakama wachoche wapate matautao, awanunulie chakula. After that, hamtamuona tena. The one thing we were talking about kitambo kiasi is when COVID started, you heard nothing from politicians. To this day, the only thing that's going on with politics, anyone a beam as they do, where shit.
The great outdoors. It's just a bumblebee. It's gonna go away.
Yeah,
you see, if you don't move, it goes
hey,
away.
yo, me, I'm afraid of these things, man. What?
If you move, it comes for you.
I mean, now we have that on camera, so I don't know. But yeah, I've been stung by a bee in my ear. That's why I'm.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm
I
like.
stepped on one
Mm,
and it stung like under my foot.
check
It
it.
was painful.
Iliingia hapa ikaingia huko pa.
But it's a bumblebee. Bumblebees
Ikawasha.
just
Hey, me, I don't care. As long as it's some type of bee, I know that you have a stinger, and I know that it hurts. But yeah, so COVID came, no politicians came up. Saizi unasikia sijui political parties, the chairmen, sijui
Yeah.
the treasurers, wameanza kufutwa, sijui nini. Why? You see, we have other things that are pressing than what your political party is doing. Bro, we don't care, man. But yeah, I don't know. It's an iffy topic to talk about.
It is. Because
Yeah.
I don't know. I feel
Yeah.
like it's a lot. It's really a lot. Because, say, guys come out and protest. But you won't have like many people. But they still, because we've had protests before. We've definitely had protests before. Something wrong happens, you come out, you protest. What do? They send cops to come and kill you. Like, it might even be a peaceful protest, but you'll still find guys being thrown for tear gas.
Yeah,
You're being shot at.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like it's really unnecessary, and all that it sucks. And once you're hit by all that, you won't feel like going to do it again because you have a lot more to lose. So I feel like that cycle just dies. You're not trying to just die for protesting something that you know is not going to change, because at the end of the day, it's the people in the government.
Yeah.
What they say goes. So unless we change the government, is when we can kind of prosper.
Yeah.
Or like get a different
That
something
need
good.
protest, bro. Trust. Man,
I mean-
through this whole thing, the one thing that I've learned about myself is that come the next protest or come the next sort of injustice, my actions will speak louder than my words.
True.
Yeah, I think I'm not over, but we can only complain online for so long.
Yeah, you can only be saying so much.
Yeah,
before you actually
for
need to
so
do
long,
something.
bro. It gets to a point where, bro, hey, as much as I'm privileged, hey, because you get tired, and even you start thinking of, yo, Checky, this thing is affecting me.
Yeah.
How am I supposed to like raise
How-
a
yeah,
kid in this
exactly.
environment? How am I supposed to get better in this environment? You know, everyone is out to earn something or to make something of themselves. You can't do that in like a shell that keeps punching you. Inakwambia simama, inakuchapa. Unashinda kusimama, bro, inakuvunja mguu. Bro, si uko na mguu ingine unavunjwa tena. Bro, wallahi, it doesn't make sense. But yeah, other than that, let's just hope for the best.
Change starts with us.
Yeah,
So,
at some point everything has to work out. In other news, Doja Cat was cancelled and then she was uncancelled.
let me ask you a quick thing. What do you think about this cancel community?
Cancel culture.
That's what I'm thinking.
It's
Cancel culture.
It's weird because it goes back to the whole online activism thing. Hashtags keep ruining your day.
They do.
Yeah. The most famous thing is the one for there's an actor. Hello, Floyd. How are you?
The great outdoors.
Let's go. Bye. Yeah.
So you stuck in a few moments.
Maze. Oh yeah,
A
by the
few
way,
moments
shit.
later.
Yeah, I can do that. Thank
You
you so
see?
much.
Fuck editor.
Yeah, but what's luck, bro?
Maze.
Maze. But yeah, for cancel culture, it's weird because sometimes it helps. Other times, it's just people with an agenda who are just tired of you, who go around digging up your past, and then they bring it out to light, and then now you have to go through all that whole thing again.
Yeah.
No, like, I'm sure most people have seen the Kevin Hart documentary series or whatever. Or some people know about how he was supposed to host the Oscars, and then a tweet came out from like 12 years ago that he had said that if his kid was gay, he would do something with a dollhouse or something like that. hivyo tu akaenda akalose job ya hosting the Oscars.
Right.
You get. So ni again, hizi vitu zote, there's very thin lines that you can cross.
Sure.
You get.
But I feel like people, this cancel culture community, these people who are too quick to cancel someone before they actually find out the truth.
Yeah.
It's just like, why? What is your rush?
Not
Why can
sure
you not go
people
look
with
for
agendas, bro.
facts? And then if you're about to cancel someone, make sure it's, you know, everything. Like basically everything. Like for Doja, I mean, you see she's uncancelled again.
Which is, it happened in 24 hours. Unaenda kudos, unaona Doja got cancelled. She's been calling PSG. She's been hanging out with racist people online, on blogs and stuff.
But I mean, it's a public chat room. How, it's not like you can control who's in the chat room.
Bruh, this is the thing. You have some sort of idea of what's going on in the chat room. You enter the chat room. You hear people being racist, so people making suspect, comments, bookie comments about some people, some tribe, some religion. More often than not, chances are you're gonna leave. It's very hard for you as a sane human being to stay.
But I mean, this is Georgia we're talking about. The same shorty who sang about cows with fries in her nose.
Moo. Hey.
That song is it's a jam. It slaps.
It's a good song.
It's a great song, guys. It's great.
But yeah, I miss it. Yo, yake, it came and it went. No one is talking about it now.
Because I feel like there wasn't something solid enough. Because, I mean, she is black anyway.
Yeah.
So, can you really be called racist if you're saying the N-word and you're black?
Probably not.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And, I mean, it's not like she's had the best experience with African men, considering her dad left her. Her dad legit ditched them.
Wallah.
Yeah.
That's a life story.
Yeah, like
Wow,
her
that's
dad
sad,
is South
man.
African, so her dad literally up and left them. So I feel like she also has like this bitterness towards guys. So
Yeah.
I'm not sure.
So
Because
this
if
is
you
her
see,
acting out.
yeah, because if you see her history, she likes white guys.
Wallah.
Yeah. So I feel like it also just has something to do with maybe her past experiences. I mean, who knows? And to make matters, I don't know, it's worse or better. Yeah, like just to add on to the story, the company of this chat room actually came out with a statement saying that they viewed this whole thing and nothing racist was ever said in the chat room. A couple of guys who were in the chat room came out and said she didn't really say anything that was that racist. And this whole story came out a week later after she was on the chat room. So it's like, was it really something she said, or was someone just trying to blackmail her? Something of the sort. Because I mean, celebrities could be blackmailed. She might have done something silly.
Hence cancel culture, bruh. How many girls do you know? Okay, not girls. Let me not say girls.
Humans.
How many individuals do you know who have put some sort of celebrity in a compromising situation and said, yo,
if you don't do this,
like give me the money, or the photos come out, or the records come
it might
out,
have been something of this sort. So,
yeah.
I mean, you never know, but I'm glad she's uncancelled because I do like Doja. She's a fire musician. She has really great music, so I'm glad you uncancelled.
Wow. Guys, the Premier League is back, on to more positive, uplifting news. Tumechoka kuona manyumba zikichomwa, watu bro, kwanza, okay, I'm not gonna just this. Niliona mtu ameingia car dealership ya Mercedes, amechukua G-Wagon, amechukua SLS, magari, but now where's he gonna take that car? Unless you're gonna sell it for like parts or something.
It finishes.
Bro, this nigga came out with a brand new G-Wagon black.
I mean, the rest of you guys are out here looting bread and shit like that.
Yes, because essential, bro. Essential.
A G-Wagon is essential. That Mercedes is essential.
But yeah, anyways. Pressure,
out of all
pressure.
Are you seeing the ride you've come out with?
Jeez. But yeah, other
man,
than
my guy.
that small side note, I mean, he is smart. He knows what he's doing. But watatatrakiwa tu. Anyways, Premier League inarudi June 17th. The EPL is back for sure.
I've missed football. Like,
Yeah,
I can't
yeah.
even.
Honestly speaking, yeah, it's been kind of.
I've missed watching games. I've
Right?
really missed watching games.
Now let me tell you what the kicker is. There's gonna be games. I think every 2 days or every 4 days. Kutakuwa na 2 games every 4 days. So, am I saying that right? In a week, kutakuwa na games kanani. Let me say that. Yeah. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah. So you get, Premier League is coming back. They're currently doing full team training has resumed for most of the Premier League teams, but they're still doing rounds of tests. So even the first week when partial training had resumed, they were doing tests. But they still have COVID. So they're separated with like the coaches and stuff from their family. When you're only test negative, tests will keep being done, I think, weekly or on a 2-week basis.
Just to be safe.
Yeah,
That's good. I actually think I commend them for that.
Yeah, and no games will be played at the home venue. All games will be played at a neutral ground.
I was about to ask you about that. Do you think they should scrap everything and start again?
Nah, hey, bruh! Ianze iishe. Personally, check me. I support Arsenal. I don't want to see Arsenal in any sort of European competition next season. I don't want. Nataka tubaki Premier League.
Oh, wow.
Na tubaki ma FA na kina sijui Carabao. Hizo ndio vitu nataka. I want small trophies.
As long as they don't have a home ground advantage.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm okay with that.
But either way.
Because Liverpool alikuwa wameanza kufuta kichwa.
Anfield ni kunoma, bro. Hiyo stadium hawezi ingia tu hivi kama superstar.
I know, but I feel like it'll at least
help some people.
Yeah,
it does have an advantage, but neutral grounds, no fans. Some
we'll watch online. It's cool.
Some Bundesliga started it first. Yao ilikuwa pretty simple as well. But they're playing in their home stadiums. They're playing in their home stadiums. Some stadiums on like chance zenye zimekuwa recorded, but not all of them.
But as long as it's a neutral
it
ground,
feels
I'm
weird.
okay.
I would rather just be quiet. Nisikie coach na ma players wakipiga kelele. So unajua mtu akipigwa foul unasikia you can't pigwa na shock. So you get. So yeah.
They're trying to give you that.
Yeah. Other than that, man, I'm happy, man. I'm happy. Premier League is back. Serie A, Italian football is coming back as well. Spanish league is coming back as well. So summer was gonna look a little bit, suspect. Yeah,
Not
but
better,
yeah, I mean,
I'm hopeful.
Yeah. Now there's like some semblance of hope, Na June 6th, boy wenye Uhuru ana decide kufungwa Kenya tena. So wacha tutaona form yake ni gani, bruh. But
I mean, people have still been moving out here, regardless of the thing, regardless of the
curfew.
Yeah, people out here still moving. People are still, as soon as the restaurants were open, it was a wrap. It didn't really jam.
Maze kwanza Karisa alikuwa ananiambia kuhusu 18, yani vile watu hawana hata haya.
I'm telling
people are still
you,
going to 18, yo.
What? As in, guys, honestly, like this curfew, I don't think it's done much. It's just that it's moved people's drinking time.
Yeah. Itabidi tu watu wakunywe tu asubuhi na mapema ndio ikifika saa 10.
Yeah, like guys, as soon as it's like 5, start knowing, we're about to wrap up 6, everyone out of here.
But
let me not even lie. Let me tell you, people will be out here till like 6:30. That's when you'll be like, it's time for me to start heading home.
That's if you live
Rush
in
hour. Let me tell you, even if you're far, bro,
utaanza kufika home aje sanga. Utafika home sanga hapo unatoka pale unatoka 6:30.
Even if you're far, let me tell you guys will still check at 6:30.
Utapigwa na polisi. Yo, we've just been talking about police brutality. Do not be a victim, bro. Don't.
You cannot kill their happy.
Bruh, not for the
6:30 they're about to leave.
Not for the man them. Not for the
You'd be
money.
surprised. Let me tell you. Let me tell you. Hands down.
Unataka
You'd
kuonekana
be
snap uende
surprised.
mtu bado uko out here.
Yo, let me tell you. And then I feel like that shit is so dumb. Like, why are you snapping though? Why are you setting yourself up?
Bro, you
Go and
just go do
enjoy
your thing.
yourself.
Yeah.
Low key.
Pika
Go with
nyumbani
your
salama.
memories.
Maze?
Keep
Wacha
it
mafresh.
moving. I mean, Sasa, you're snapping so that we see that you're out after class.
Yeah. To
And
fulfill
then-
your social needs. To fulfill your social needs. Hey, IG has to be popping. Utashinda uki IG kwa bedroom yako. Hadi lini? Bruh. Hey.
And do pike. Show guys you can do other things. I
Was
mean,
a bake bread. That's the one thing I still haven't done.
I think I've cooked a lot of things I said I've cooked.
Taco Tuesday.
I want to make corn dogs as well, guys.
Corn
I
dogs,
cook
yeah.
so many things now. Corn dogs.
Yeah, they are.
But I'm just not making it.
Why?
Why not? I need to like.
Utengeneze tu kebab. Wallahi, it's too oily.
I don't know. It's just never tickled my fancy.
Oh, it's never tickled her
It's
fancy.
never tickled my
I'm
fancy.
sorry.
Oh, guys, wonderful. So yes, I'm happy that football's coming back. At least restaurants are open. I can go and eat out now. Guys, take me for cocktails. A couple of bitings. I mean, well, if you're feeling generous, I'm going to kiss this word. It's gonna come through.
Yeah. Kaniz, what's up, man? Wow. Okay. First of all, you're on air right now, so you know, no TMIs. Yeah, no TMIs.
Hi,
So
Kaniz.
yeah, I'm with Cebu. We're recording quarantine sessions. I don't know if you watched the first episode. Yeah, the video version. We haven't gone back to audio yet. We're waiting for June 6th, like everyone else. Yeah. So we wanted to know how you're doing. How's home? How's work? How you doing in general? You know, what are your thoughts on the whole George Floyd thing? Maybe start with that and then move on to how you're doing. Wait, the audio may change. Oh my God, wait, guys, technical difficulty. You're back.
Alright.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So how are you doing?
Good.
What have you come up with any hobbies or like found new hobbies that you've been doing during this quarantine time?
I love being home, so I'm just doing what I used to do before. Really, yeah. Since now I guess I'm less fussy about cleaning. Like I have my days for cleaning and I actually stick to it now. You know. But yeah, I finally got my phone fixed after a year.
Why so long though?
I kept pushing it back. I mean, every time I would do shoots, get paid, I would not use it for my phone. It was like, do I really need to fix my phone? And then it started acting up. I'm like, yeah, let me get it fixed now. I got new glasses for my comp, finally. So, yeah, I'm happy.
You're prospering. You're prospering during this time. I'm happy. That's cool. I like that.
Yeah, we're trying.
Like the one out of 1,000 individuals who's actually moving on with their lives.
Yeah, but then again, it's because of what we do. I don't really always have to go out
True.
to do those things.
Yeah.
It's just, of course, it's a setback when you can't do shoots, whether
Yeah.
it's video or...
It is a setback.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still I can do stuff from home. And I've been doing so much graphic design now, which I'm happy about.
Yeah, I've been
Ooh, I
seeing
like that.
the template you made for Charmaine Go. For her, what is it called? Monday stretching or something?
Oh, the graphics.
Yeah.
So, not saying graphic design now, like
No,
I did poster,
graphic design.
experimenting with all that
Did you not see a
stuff.
graphic design?
No, I mean I put it under the same thing.
Okay.
So yeah, just
Yeah,
to
so-
wrap things
sorry,
up, what do you think
Why is
about?
there wind? I'm sorry, why is there? I'm hearing wind.
Yeah, there is. We're on top. We're like
On the roof.
on
We're
the
on the
roof.
roof.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
You're inside
Sorry,
the
sorry.
house. How would there be wind?
Yeah, I'm just wondering.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Alright, yeah. So with the whole George Floyd thing going on, we wanted to get your 2 cents on what your thoughts are, how you think people can learn from this experience, especially from a Kenyan point of view or an African point of view, and then yeah, just leave people with like
Your thoughts on it?
yeah.
Okay, so well, I feel like when the Black Lives Matter movement had started years back, I feel like a lot of Kenyans were like, why do you guys care so much about this? That's in the States. How is that affecting you? You shouldn't really care. You know, everybody's like, why do we care so much about other issues happening around the world than we do at home? And I found like this is the first time that all of this has sparked people also talking about extrajudicial killings in Kenya. Like it's been more prominent, and I love seeing that. People now looking up missing voices, which we did in a class once on community journalism, when my project was on extrajudicial killings, and there was so much that we came across, and we were so shocked that none of this is hitting the media, and it's happening here. Difference is it's less about race, more about class. So I like that people are now trying to use their resources and taking time to actually research what's happening here. It's just now, what are we going to do next? Like, how are we going to battle all this as a community, as Kenyans? Because you see a lot of that in the States. A lot of people are coming up with different funding methods for organizations, supporting Black-owned businesses, ABCD. But what are we going to do to reach that stage of it's less about just raising awareness, but getting the action done? Because I feel like you could tweet all these things and repost, and it helps to raise awareness, but I keep feeling like I want to do more.
Yeah.
I just don't know what that more is, instead of just typing on my phone or my computer.
Yeah.
Like, what can we do?
Yeah,
Maybe it's because of Corona, we are not going out and protesting, but because then again, you go protest, how many people are going to be killed? Because the cops are shit. But yeah, I don't know if that makes sense. It's when you see a whole protest happening for years in the States, and now it's moving to our own situations here. More of the action now and less of the talking, even though the raising awareness is equally as important.
Yeah,
So that's my view of everything.
yeah, it's actually exactly what we talked about
Yeah.
on today's episode. The fact that you can create as many hashtags as you want, but only to a certain point. It gets to a point where you have to back it up with actions,
Yeah.
you know, and
Yeah.
actions means policy reforms, you know, starting that dialogue with someone. It doesn't,
Yeah.
it might not be the right person, but it
But it
has
needs
to
to
start,
start,
you
yeah.
know.
Yeah, and I feel like in the States, people are way more angry. Before the other time, I was thinking about how Americans, like Black Americans, should be so much more angry and bitter and be filled with hatred, and they're not. They're still persevering and still trying to promote peace, yet they don't have much of that, you know. And now everybody is at a stage of just uproar, and you know they've tried all these hashtags. It's not working. What happens? Hashtag Blue Lives Matter. Hashtag All Lives Matters. People coming up with ways to destroy what the foundation of the movement is. And I feel like then you look here, are we angry enough as Kenyans? Or do we feel like, again, we are not going to experience what some of these Kenyans that have been abused by the police of our class, do we feel so safe to not want to be that angry?
Yeah.
You see something
Yeah.
and oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
But where did it happen? Keep it. Where Madari?
Yeah.
But then it's not, you know,
Yeah.
as angry as we should be. It does not matter. Because everybody will start saying,
Kaniz,
things,
Kaniz.
this person might have been in a
Kaniz,
gang.
I'm
I
sorry,
don't know what,
Kaniz,
you know?
I have to cut you off. 20 bob ni mob, lakini si mob. Imetuishia leo. So,
I knew it was
Guys,
gonna happen any
yeah.
second.
And just like that, I guess Tumemaliza. I'll probably FaceTime her later on. We can talk about it more. But yeah, we had the caller Kaniz Sheikh. I'll probably put her IG handles
yeah.
and stuff like that.
Do
on
follow
here.
her, as you can
Yeah,
hear. She's a
yeah.
smart girl.
She's a smart girl.
Very
But
smart.
she's pointed something out that she's actually calling me back. She's
Oh, she
pointed
called
out
back.
something that
Hey, shout out to
alright, let me give her this platform.
Yes.
Kaniz!
Hey, you can't be serious.
Yo, segment inaitwa 20 bob ni mob. Naona, lakini ikaisha. 20 bob yetu
It
imeisha.
wasn't mob today.
Yeah, haikuwa mob leo, unfortunately. But yeah, so the thing that makes me happy is the fact that everything that you've said, we've more or less covered.
Yeah, we've
In this
actually said
episode.
that basically it's
Yeah.
the same thing.
Yeah, you get.
That's great.
Yeah, so I mean, it makes
Hopefully
sense.
there are more people who are on the same page as we are.
Yes.
I hope so. I hope so.
I
because,
believe so.
Like, we had like a short, what is it called? Like a break from recording, and we went on IG and just social media to just look what's going on.
Yeah.
Other than one new thing that I've seen, a guy who was shot in Madai, some old guy.
Yeah, the old man.
Yeah. Other than that, everyone need #Blackout Tuesday
Yeah.
and the black thing. And I understand joining hands with people, but like there's a reason there's a saying called charity begins at home. You
Yeah.
get like
We also need to acknowledge what's happening here.
yeah. And try and change our reality.
Yeah.
You know?
Because we live here. We know what's going on. We're the
Yeah.
ones who are gonna face it.
Yeah.
So as much as guys are supporting what's happening out there, I feel like we need to do more here at
Yeah,
home.
especially even with the access, it's so hard to find out this information.
Yeah.
Because it's not on social media that way. They're covering up things. People
Too
go to
many
jail.
things.
Find out families cannot even find out where their loved ones are because they're lost in the system.
Yeah.
Because they're probably killed and
It's been
buried.
covered up and just
Yeah,
moved
it's
on.
so
Yeah.
sad. But I have a few pages I can send you guys.
Please do,
Of course,
please
I'm sure
do.
by now you know Suhail.
Yeah. I've seen Suhail.
Yeah, Suhail is a great guy, man. Yeah, he's doing IR by the way at RU. Do you know that?
No,
Yeah, he is.
right now.
I'm sure you've seen me with him at some point. But yeah,
Probably. Because he looks from, I've been looking at his IG, I'm like, yo, I know this guy from somewhere.
You just
Yeah.
can't think.
Yeah, but
school,
yeah.
in school, yeah.
Alright, you can send us and then we'll just share the links with everyone on the video and stuff. But yeah, thank you for joining us. You know,
Yeah, thank you for having me. Finally.
we'll do a formal audio one, later on.
No problem.
So,
And I
cheers.
can't wait to see the episode, guys.
Yay! Thank you. Have you
Thanks
watched the
for
first
picking
one?
up
Have you?
here too.
I have.
Uh-huh.
And I feel like for you, there's so much that now creativity.
Oh yeah, like I can flex and stuff.
Like the way you have these ideas and you know how you procrastinate.
Yeah,
so I'm glad you're
yeah,
finally
yeah,
doing
yeah.
this.
Finally.
We talked about it like
Finally.
a year ago.
True.
Yeah, and you did one and then
Yeah.
yeah. And then my credits finished also,
Yeah.
you know.
Alright. Thank you
Thanks,
so
Kaniz, for
much.
calling. Stay safe.
Bye.
You too.
Bye.
Sanitize.
Wash your hands.
Lazima.
Alright, cheers.
Alright.
Woo. So yeah, guys, that's it.
That was it for this episode.
Hii episode itakuwa tu 40 minutes. Itabidi tu. We don't have a choice, I swear. But yeah, the things we've covered are pretty much, they're important. Let me say that. They're very important. Because at the end of the day, we're not going to be 20-something all our lives.
Exactly.
And at some point, you're going to enter that atmosphere where you either change or you become the same thing. And being the same thing is just like it crushes your soul. You can't watch like your parents go through this, your grandparents go through this,
The
and then
same thing
you're
and
just
having
going
no
through it.
change,
Yeah,
yeah.
bro. I think that's where
no sense.
most of our protests are gonna come from. But anyways, yeah. Here's to seeing you at the next protest, I guess.
And yeah, guys, comment and tell us what you think about any of the topics that we've talked about, your opinions and everything. But yeah, otherwise, bye.
It was lovely having you as
Bye.
the audience.
Wash your hands, sanitize, and drink water. Stay hydrated. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye. I've been wanting to do that for a long time.
Wow.
And it just cuts off.
For real.